Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your girl Yechi here, and this video is a chit chat get ready with me. Something that I think I've never done on this channel before. No, I haven't done it on the channel before, like chit chat and then do my makeup at the same time. Bam bam bam, I've not done it before. But if this is your first time on my channel, I'm Onyinye and it's nice to meet you. Please do subscribe. You can catch up on other videos after this video. Okay, I'm going to be talking you guys through this makeup, this look that I created, and I'm also gonna be talking about my plans for the rest of 2021, also talking about what has happened so far in 2021 to me. So guys, don't stop watching. What was that? So I'm gonna start off with moisturizing my face. I'm using this Nivea skin moisturizer. So to start off with, like, the talk, 2021 has been, if I want to say a word, definitely has been great, but quite challenging as well. I usually like to start with, like, things that have happened this year that I'm grateful for. I think the first thing would be my graduation. Like, I'm so happy that finally I graduated. Though, like, it was later than calculated or expected, but I'm happy that now it's like in the past and all. Like, before, like, my graduation, I had like issues with like my project and all, and like literally my supervisor was just airing me, like he wasn't replying me and stuff like that. And all, I had not cleared my project and stuff. I literally cleared it like how many days, maybe like 2 days or a day to my graduation. That's literally when I cleared everything, so I was a bit scared, honestly. But I'm so happy that I'm done with it. Definitely, I'm really just glad that everything is now in the past. I'm going to be using the Pond's All Block Mattifier. Everything is in the past now, and I have other things that I'm looking forward to for the rest of the year. I'm also really happy that I launched my consultation. I really wanted more opportunity to speak to people like this year, and I didn't exactly know how I was going to go about it at the beginning of the year. So, like, at the beginning of the year, the consultation wasn't in the works. Okay, I was thinking more of classes and getting people to sign up and all. I kind of felt like people were tired of classes because people say a lot of information and nothing really tailored to them. So I wanted something with more of a personal touch. So though, like, you're still learning, I'm gonna be using my primer. This is from Zaron. So though you're like learning, it still answers your question. You find out things that are more personal to you, your brand, your business and all. So I think I just wanted my consultation to kind of fill in that gap. Okay, it's not like I won't do classes at all, but I just really wanted to get people to hear people, like, personally, because people have different challenges and all. It's like telling someone that is on a wheelchair and someone that can walk properly to run. Of course, they both of them won't be able to. So I feel like my consultation would help people to get to where they want to be, even with where they are and all. I've had the opportunity to speak to so many women, actually only women. I've not had any guys sign up for my consultation. That's expected, honestly, because I don't think guys are really into those type of things, and most of the people I speak to are like influencers, and here we have like more female influencers than male influencers. But I'm really looking forward to my first male consultation. Yeah, so yeah, I'm really happy. I've spoken to people across different countries. Like, the farthest and the weirdest for me was Japan. I'm like, okay, wow, how did you even find me to begin with? Working with women in Canada, I think like 2 in Canada, Nigeria, the US. Yeah, but I think one UK, I'm not sure. Yeah, but it's so awesome that people from outside rates me and the things that I do. I'm not sure this foundation mix is my shade, but I think we're just gonna work with it. Yeah, so I'm really excited about how this year has been. There are other places that I I feel like I'm making like losses, and all will be like my YouTube revenue. I honestly feel like I'm not hitting it yet. Like, though, like the income is coming in good and all, but I just feel like, you know, I'm not there yet. In terms of the goals that I set for myself, I think that would be like my farthest goal. When you look at my social media content and all, it would be like the goal that I'm still, you know, quite far from, but I'm not pressuring myself excessively. I know that definitely with just like any other platform, it takes a while to, you know, monetize it and grow the income there. I am just getting close. I think by next month it will be like a year since I have been monetized. Guys, I feel like I look like a ghost with this foundation mix that I did there, because I mixed my foundation. One is too light, the other one is too red, so I kind of do a mix of both of them. I use Huda Beauty, and then I use the Zaron foundation. Yeah, so that's just it for like YouTube revenue. Still quite far from it, okay, and I'm definitely putting in the work as putting out more videos, putting out, you know, content that, you know, I feel will perform well. I'm really about that. I'm researching more on the YouTube platform as well. I'm trying to, you know, post vlogs, because vlogs do well and they're really my biggest source of income here on YouTube. Like, a good vlog can make like 3 times more than my sit down videos. Yeah, so hopefully when I do like a chit chat later in the year, should I say my testimony, yeah, it's kind of like different. I'm really hoping for that. And you know, I'm earning more here on YouTube than I was in the beginning of the year, but definitely like it's growing. I'm not going to say that, oh, my income is not growing at all. It is actually growing, and I'm really, really grateful for that. So next, I'm going to conceal my face. I use the Nuban Beauty in my skin liquid concealer. This is in the shade 043. I used to mix it with like the LA Girl Pro Concealer in Fawn, but I've gotten lighter, so it no longer works for me. I can just use this alone. So, you know, back to, you know, my plans. I feel like this chit chat girling is one of the hardest things to do, because I have to talk and then do my makeup at the same time, and I'm not really used to that. So 2021, I definitely, you know, plan on, you know, still working, you know, at my job where I'm doing like my PPA. Okay, of course I have to still there. I actually do like it there. It's not as if, oh, I'm suffering on, I'm in a hurry to leave or something like that. No, I'm enjoying it. It has been like a learning journey for me a lot. So I'm excited with it. Definitely learning a lot, improving, and also, you know, building my portfolio. And that's really one of the things I wanted to do in my NYC. That's why I wasn't crazy. I didn't want to work, you know, in engineering, because I wanted to use it to also, you know, build my experience as someone in digital marketing and, you know, social media management as well. So you know, enjoying it. I plan on, you know, staying there, having a nice run for the rest of the year, of course adding value so that, you know, my impact, you know, there is significant. Okay, so another thing I really want to do for the remaining part of this year is to improve like my knowledge and my skill as well. But like in regards to, you know, social media management, I don't know why I decided to put powder on the side of my nose. In regards to, you know, social media management and digital marketing, I'm currently taking a course online. I've been so slow with it, but God help me, I finish it. But at the end of the course, I'm supposed to get 2 certificates. When I've completed it, you know, I would share it here. Maybe I will share it here, but I'm definitely going to share it on my Instagram. I'm excited about that because, you know, I'm trying to fill in the fact that I didn't study anything relating to digital marketing. I studied something entirely different. So I'm really trying to fill up that educational gap and have like certificates and all. So when I want to, you know, go for my master's or, you know, apply for, you know, maybe like global jobs, I have things to back up and, you know, things to add in my CV as well. So taking that course currently, I'm supposed to be done with it like towards the end of July. Yeah, like middle July towards the end of July, if I stay on track, That is, if I take my test when I'm supposed to, I would finish the course then. But if not, then we're gonna wait a little while, just a little, and just might enter, August. So I'm trying to powder, my brow area. I usually do that. With my brows, I tend to do the minimum. Like, there was a particular time, I think like beginning of the year-ish, that I wasn't drawing my brows. I would just brush it out and then go in with like a brow gel and also like conceal the under of my brows. And I think that worked okay for a while. But now I do my tail. I'm going to be using this Honey Beauty brow pencil. I wonder if my camera will focus on it. So yeah, this is how it is. I got this at the shopping party. I'm thinking that vlog should be up this weekend by God's grace. Yep. Come out. So it's a really thin one. This is going to be my first time using it. I got this in like a dark brown because I wanted it to match like my normal brow color. So I'm not sure how this would really define my brows. Just trying it for the first time. So when it comes to my brows, the only thing that I do is like my tail. I don't touch the front of my brows hardly, unless I feel like one is looking fuller than the other, then I touch, the one that's looking scanty. I just do my tail and then that is the end. So guys, believe it or not, this is actually the end of my eyebrow. I'm just going to conceal. So still on, 2021 and all, I plan on, growing my income aggressively. The word is aggressively, because I really want to enter 2022, with, a good, investment portfolio. I want to enter 2022 with a more stable source of income. I know like the pay can really almost never be stable for content creators and influencers like me, but I won't say stable, but just more than enough to, cover my expenses, my lifestyle, and maybe, expansions that might be coming to my life next year. So I just really want the income to cover something, that I can afford a lifestyle and then a little bit of luxury too, and also, build my investment. The way I'm saying investment, you people think that I probably want to buy land or something like that, or is that deep? It's not that deep, trust me. Probably do a video to walk you guys through how you can start using like mobile apps and all, but really a good percentage of what I know, let's say like 80% of what I know, I learned from the Money Africa community. So you guys should definitely sign up. It has to be one of the best things that I did to myself this year, that is sign up to join their community. Yeah, so I'm just trying to conceal the under of my eyebrow using the same concealer I used to highlight my face. I suck at this thing, like concealing like my eyebrows. Like I just paste the concealer there, and anything that happens after that is between my face and whatever. Yeah, so that's just to grow my income aggressively. I also want to make one of my sources of income, for just investing. So one that, okay, all the money I make from it just goes into investing. It doesn't have anything to do with my lifestyle. It doesn't have anything to do with luxury. Nothing at all. Everything from, that particular income just, goes into investing and repeats. We do that every month. That's currently what I'm trying to do. Still putting my head around it to know how to do it properly, and then I can execute. But it's definitely something that is in the books to be completed by the end of the year, because it's time to start, thinking of retirement. Start thinking of, just, having a good life by the time, retirement clicks, so that, you're not waiting on anyone to feed you, but you have enough to, sustain you. And not just sustain you, like attend to your daily needs, but you can also still afford luxury. I mean, who wants to be, feeding from hand to mouth at 60? Almost nobody. So just to start thinking towards that and have like a source of income that, is solely towards, planning towards my future and all. Yeah, guys, so we've got into eyes. I know you're asking, when am I going to do my nose contour? I do that like the last thing, like my nose highlight. I don't contour. have like natural pretty nose. So I'm going to be using this palette from Zaron. This is their Earth palette. I'm going to take this soft brown here and just to do my lid area. So I think, you know, I'm in a good place currently. I'm just, you know, working to be better and all. I'm currently on a break from styling videos, from creating, you know, styling videos and all. One, I just wanted to take a break, but I didn't want a total break from content creation, just because I'm trying to, you know, balance everything out in my life. So you know the way it is with balancing, you know, things on your hand. Like when you shake, when you know, kind of like make a mistake, you simply just remove some things and then balance yourself out. Then you can now add more things. So currently that's what I'm doing. It's just a break for a short time. Guys, I'm going with a darker brown now, like a really dark brown for the, like my crease area properly, and also putting it on my eyelid as well. So that's just it currently. So I'm just trying to balance things. I also wanted to, you know, review like my pricing for it, because I feel like I'm fine with my pricing for every other thing, but you know, styling videos and all. So I've done that already. The rest of the break is just for me to relax, you know, think of, you know, more ways to create, you know, content and all. I'm also, you know, looking at, you know, more outdoor content. I think my issue with outdoor content is that I just didn't like the harassment that, you know, came with it. If you go outside to shoot, oh, you can't use your camera here, or you know, you see people asking you for money so you can use your camera there, like thugs and all. And I think generally the security issue in Lagos was just a very huge turn off for me. So I'm currently, you know, scouting for locations that, you know, I can work with. It doesn't even have to be like an outdoor location like a restaurant. It can actually be like an Airbnb. So if you have one of those and you want to work with me, I'm gonna drop my email, you know, down there. Just, you know, send me a message. Yeah, so currently that's like what I'm looking for. Okay, and your girl will be back to, you know, creating, you know, fire content and all. Like when I entered 2021, like I was, you know, I opened my mind to a lot of things in terms of, you know, like my content and all. So I am definitely, you know, positive about, you know, the rest of the year and, you know, creating new things, not trying to put myself in a box. I feel like that's unhealthy. Though, like, you know, you should have a niche and all, but like putting yourself in a box too early, or you know, a lot can make you miss out on a good amount of fun that you should have. So guys, I just went in with some black just to darken the outer part of my eye, and I honestly feel like that was a mistake because now it's not blending properly with the other colors. Okay, whatever I do, you guys should take like that. I'm not a professional makeup artist. I'm just a girl that, you know, cannot afford a makeup artist, so she does her makeup herself. Yeah. So still on my eyes, I'm going to go in with very little foundation. My foundation is already dry and sticky at this point. That's why I love it. And I love keeping it on the back of my hand. So just very little foundation, and I'm going to apply it on this parts of my eye, just like the top part here. I learned this, you know, makeup thing I'm about to do from Diola Da Costa. So she's a makeup artist. She's the one that did my makeup for all my looks for graduation, like my graduation, my dinner, my Thanksgiving. If you want to check out, you know, the makeup she did for me, you should check out my graduation vlog. I'm going to leave a link in the description box, and it should also pop up on the screen as well. So Diola has been doing my makeup since like maybe second year in school. Yeah, so I kind of learned this from her. And you know, I'm always watching makeup artists when they do my makeup. I think that's one of the ways I learned properly. I'm always, you know, sometimes they're angry with me and they always tell me, drop your mirror, drop the mirror. I'm like, I'm trying to learn now so that I don't have to be paying you people all the time. I'm looking for my eyeshadow brush, like the pad, the one that I can use to pack products. Okay, good, found it. Come out. So now I'm going to be going on top of that with pink. It's not pink, it's like, it's this shade here. I don't know what's called the shade, but it's kind of like pinkish in a way. So I'm just gonna pack enough, like sweep my brush over it, and I'm gonna pat on this particular place. So just pat, pat, pat. Yeah, so guys, I almost gave up doing this video. Like, I was supposed to do it last night, and I was so, you know, I was so tired and lazy when I came back from the gym. So I'm like, okay, Yechi, you should rest. You know, you don't have to stress yourself and all. And I'm like, I simply told myself, if I wake up early this morning, I'm going to do this video. And look at me, we're awake now and we're doing this video. And I'm gonna blend it out using a very soft blending brush. I think this one too is from, yeah, this one is from Zaron. I love how soft, you know, this particular brush is. It's for like final blending, because final blending should be soft. The first blending, you know, like the crease and all, make it aggressive so that, you know, everything kind of like sits properly. So instead of putting like the shimmery color on the whole of like my eyelid, I prefer to do this and just kind of just, you know, put it in the middle of my eye, and it also makes my eyes have like a different kind of look in a way. Guys, I'm going to have to do my eyeliner and lashes off camera because I definitely can't talk while doing those. So let me quickly do it and we'll come back to this update. Good, so we're back, guys. I do not underplay the place of good lashes. This one is from Acen Beauty. This is in the style Kinky. Yes, Kinky. I really like Kinky and November. Like, those would be like my favorites. I'm gonna leave a link to where you can shop. Okay. So the remaining part of this year, definitely, you guys already know, I want to perfect my driving and, you know, get a license so that I can be mobile on the road. One thing I don't like is being at someone's mercy to move around. You know, having to, you know, wait for a driver to come, or having to wait for someone to drop you off, you know. And there are some places you want to go to alone, you get. So I think I really want that to myself. So I'm really particular about, you know, finishing this driving and perfecting it properly. Guys, now let me do my nose whatever. So I first of all gave myself the target for June, but things did not exactly go as planned, and this is July and I still haven't perfected it. So let me give myself what you guys think. Give me a date. Give me a date that, you know, you want me to be perfect. I think I would let you guys pick this one. Yep. My nose usually has this thing where it doesn't accept products properly well. It don't. That's why I don't do my, you know, nose highlights at the beginning. It just looks very, very off. So while that is sitting, I'm gonna contour. I usually take the darkest powder here and I mix it with a bit of this. That's what I use on my face for my contour. So let's quickly do that. I don't do cream contour because most of the time I end up looking like someone slapped the side of my cheek. Really, with makeup, what has helped me over the years is really just doing what works for me, not trying to do what everybody's doing. Like, I do what I can do, and I do what I can do very well. The rest, I don't disturb myself with. Like, you see that cream blush, it will take forever for me to say I want to jump on that trend and decide to use cream blush. But for now, I'm very okay with powder blush. I mean, I just started using blush when maybe like late last year. That's when I accepted to start using blush. So let me first of all master powder blush, then we can try it. We can try, you know, the cream blush, especially the one that they are now doing with like lipstick and all. Doubt you're gonna see me do that thing, because if it goes wrong, where do I want to start from? My cheeks now start to look red. Nah, I didn't sign up for that this year. Maybe next year. Okay, good. So now I'm gonna use my powder to just dab on my nose and take off the excess products that is there. I know that there are like 3 different colors, you know, on my face, but don't worry, we're getting there. Okay, so now for blush, I'm gonna be using this very pink blush from Lancome. Yeah, and then I'm gonna be using this, I don't know how I'll show you guys, this like kind of like pink color here from the Acen Beauty palette. So I'm gonna take a bit of it. I've been using eyeshadow as my blush for like a long time now. This before this one came earlier this year. So I'm gonna smile and wow, this is pink. more pink than I expected, than I signed up for. Okay, so another elephant in the room that I want to address, and I'm so excited to address, is my planners. So I'm currently working on bringing my planners back. If you don't know, I used to make students planners. That is a book for students to, plan their life better and all. I used to make it. I think I made 2019. I made 2018, 2019. So it used to follow the Nigerian academic year. That is starting from September. But now I'm looking at, making planners for people that are not students, because then a good amount of my friends, graduated, and then they talked about, wanting a planner that they can use for like their own life, because they are not students. And also, well, I wasn't in that space, so I felt comfortable creating something that I'm currently using, because I feel like I would be able to do it better, because I'm wearing the shoes, so I know where it hurts, I know what a student needs, but the outside world, not really, really. So I'm working on doing both now. Hopefully I do have the funds for both of them, but I want to do both of them and then launch them for the new year. So instead of going with the academic year, because I noticed that I wasn't serving everybody that way, because not all schools have the same kind of calendar. Some have been affected by strike and all, and I really wanted to serve the average Nigerian student. So I feel like it's just better to start uniform at the beginning of the year. So both the student planner and the normal planners for people would launch at the beginning of next year, all things being equal, unless I encounter some difficulties. But I'm currently in the works, designing it, and I really want to launch it early enough, because I feel like people try to get their life together like towards the end of the year. So before the end of the year, I want it to be out. I'm going to be lining my lip with this pencil from Zaron. This is in the shade Claypot. It's really blunt, but I'm going to use it that way. So I'm currently working with a designer for the designs and all. I decided to outsource it. The very first designs, I did the one for inside the book, and I also had someone do illustrations for me. But this time I kind of just want someone else to do like the whole thing. One, I don't have the time to sit down and design a book. When I designed the first one, I was on holiday. I was recovering from a heartbreak, so I had a lot of time on my hand, to design the whole book and all. But currently I don't have that time. One, I'm not a professional. Like, I don't know how to use a lot of graphic design software, and I really want these ones coming out to be better than the last one, and to have like more quality as well. So definitely going to outsource it, or I am outsourcing it already. So yeah, so I do have a partner on this, so I no longer own like the planners 100%. So I have a partner that I'm doing this with, and we are making sure everything is perfect and will be ready by the time of launch. Yeah, so now to highlight, I'm going to be using this gold from the Zaron face definer. Just take a little smile. These days I tend to skip like highlights. I don't know, before I used to be so crazy about it, but like these days I can skip it. Like, I think I saw one of Dimma's videos, and she was talking about how she skips highlighting these days, that it's not really a necessity and all. And I think the next time I did my makeup, I just skipped it, and I'm like, oh, it's not that bad if you skip it and all. You can just easily avoid it. I don't feel it makes or break your makeup, like whether you highlight or not. And I don't do it excessively, so I feel like if I do it, if I don't do it, you guys won't really notice. Yeah, so I always highlight my forehead, because it's big, so I have to make sure it stays popping. Though sometimes it do usually affect me, because sometimes I'm looking like I have 4 heads in front, like 4 actual heads in front, but on a good day it looks calm. So I like this makeup. It's pinkish, it's giving me that girly vibe. really simple, something I can easily pull off. I feel like my brow bone area is not highlighted enough, but anything I do now can literally just dagbaru your makeup, can just spoil it. So I'm just going to leave it as it is. So to finish up right now, I'm going to use this Zaron brown skin powder. This is in the shade, let me remember my shade, Latte. So I'm going to take a good amount on this brush and go over with it on my face. Yeah, just to give it a nice smooth finish. Guys, so this is the end and the complete look that I created here. If you've been following me on Instagram, you know I went back and forth on doing this video, but it was actually quite fun. Maybe I can do makeup videos when I'm talking to you guys, talking about different things and all. Yeah, so that is it for, you know, the rest of my 2021. I'm really just, you know, craving growth in my skill, in my income, in everything, like my knowledge as well. That's just really what I'm crazy about, you know, nowadays, like these days, for the rest of the year and all. I feel like 2021 is just gonna put me in, it's 2021, right? Yes, good. But I just keep my head for a while. Yes, I just feel like 2021 is gonna put me in a place for, you know, the flying of 2022. So I really just want, I feel like 2021 is a preparation stage for me, and then 2022 has more opportunities. So when opportunity, you know, meets preparation, it's a success, it's beautiful. So I really just want that. So I'm trying to do as much preparation as I can this 2021. So when, you know, 2022 comes, you know, we're flying, and you know there's really nothing to stop us, because I will be more than ready. Okay, so guys, let me know if you enjoyed this video. All right, give this video a thumbs up, because that makes YouTube share it to more people. If you haven't subscribed, please do subscribe. Okay, and I'll see you guys in my next one. I remain your girl Yechi. Bye.